Welcome to online class of Government HAZI MOHSIN College, Chattogram. Dear student, Assalamu alaikum. Hope you are well and safe. You are maintaining all the safety measurements declared by the government. You are washing your hands if you touch any metallic objects or any dirt, and if you go out, you are wearing your mask. I hope you should maintain all these things. Today we will read from English first paper text English for today, Unit 3, Lesson 2, Dream Poems. There are two short poems from different parts of the world. One is from England and another is from America. I am MUNTASIR, MORSHED, lecturer, Department of English, will be with you in this session. First, we have to know what is dream. A dream can include any of the images, thoughts and emotions that are experienced during sleep. What we the sudden image that we experienced in our during our sleep, sudden emotional sad things or sweet things that we experience during our sleep is called dream. Sigmund Freud, a psychologist, famous psychologist, his theory of dreams suggests that dreams are a representation of subconscious desires, thoughts and motivations. Subconscious desires, we have when we are awake, when we are conscious, we think for something, we have some ambitions. These are conscious desire. We want to do with our conscious mind. But subconsciously we also hope for something. That is, those hopes are called subconscious desire, thoughts and motivation. And in dream, these hopes and desires, thoughts, motivations get some expressions. This is Sigmund Freud called it dream. Do you know this man? This is D.H. Lawrence, David Harvard Lawrence, and he was born on 11th September 1885 in Nottinghamshire, England, and died on 2nd March 1930 at the age of 44. Very short life. And he was a novelist and poet. He is a British poet. He completed his graduation or his higher studies from University College, Nottingham. And he is a modern poet. Among his notable works, his famous novels are Sons and Lovers, The Rainbow, Women in Love, John Thomas and Lady Jane, Lady Chatterley's Lover, and shorter stories, Order of Chrysanthemums, and The Virgin and the Gypsy, The Rocking Horse Winner. Before going to the text, we need to know some important words. So the first one is dusty. It is covered in dust. It also means dull and muted or some grey color. And the second word is recess. It is a type of leisure, a suspension of business or procedure often for rest or relaxation. It also indicates a secluded place, also indicate cleft. Vanity, something that is vain, empty or valueless. And another meaning of vanity is having some offensive pride. This is the poem. Title is Dreams, D.H. Lawrence. Now I will read the poem. All people dream, but not equally. Those who dream by night, in the dusty recesses of their mind, wake in the morning to find that it was vanity. In this first stanza, the first line is saying that all people dream. So everybody sees dream, and but the poet is saying that dreams are not equal. A dream varies from man to man. Somebody may have dreams of flying in the sky. Somebody may have dreams of having lots of money. So different people, different dreams. Those who dream, the second line is, those who dream by night, those who dream by night in the dusty recesses of their mind, wake in the morning to find that it was vanity. So, here he is indicating the people who dreams at night. In the night we sleep usually, and this sleep is for our relaxation, our leisure. It refreshes our mind. And because in the day we all work hard, we have become tired. It is the general features of human being. And at night we get some rest, and sleep comes as a relaxation. In the sleep, when as it is for our relaxation, in the dusk, when we are sleep, we go to sleep with the tired mind, we see dreams. The people at night see dreams, and it happens subconsciously. And when we wake up in the morning, we find that, oh, what we have seen at night, it was vanity. The poet is saying that people who see dreams at night, when they wake up in the morning, find that dream as valueless, meaningless. Oh, what have I seen? I have nothing to do with those dreams. In the second stanza, it is started with but the dreamers of the day are dangerous people. The poet brought here a significant difference with the people who dreams in the day. How is it possible? Do we see dream in our daytime? We are awake. We know that, as in the definition, we have seen people enjoy dream at night during sleep. But here the poet is saying that some people see dreams at daytime with open eyes, and considering them a dangerous people. In the next line, he is saying that for they dream their dreams, for they dream their dreams with open eyes. This is the significant point. Daydreamers, whom he is calling daydreamers, and he is calling them dangerous people, and these dangerous people see dreams in the daytime with open eyes. This is a very significant difference. At the night, what dream we see, the general people see dream at night, but these dangerous people see dream at daytime. And the last line is the very important line of this poem. What? And make them come true. Then the daydreamers make their dream true. They don't say that, oh, what I have thought, what I desire is not a valueless thing. What I desire is I desired it for making it true. So daydreamers are those people who who see their dreams at the daytime and making their dream come true. So general people see dreams at night. If we say, if we look back to our independence, at that time we have nothing. We are very helpless people. We are tortured by the Pakistani rulers and the Pakistani soldiers who are very much armed. But we had a daydreamer, our father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, and he helped us to dream of independence with our empty hand. And for that valiant dream, we got our independence. We got Bangladesh as a result, and that is daydreaming. And the poet D.H. Lawrence is indicating to that thing. There are two types of dream. One is night dream that becomes valueless. It is a physiological fact. But when we dream with open eyes, that is a dangerous thing, because that takes us to a long way. That takes us to a bright future, like the dream of our father of the nation. And if we consider the Wright brothers, people thought that how can we fly with, general people thought that how can we fly with our hands. But Wright brothers make it possible for the people to fly in the sky. So at that time when they told that we could fly with something, and people say that, oh, you are mad. So daydreamer will be mad, but they are dangerous. They will give humanity new hope. So what are the main points of this poem? There are two patterns of dream. One is night dream and another one is daydream. Night dream is a physiological fact, but daydream is not only physiological fact. It is our future. It is our hope for living in this world. And the second point is dreams of night is valueless. Most of the night dream is valueless. It comes as a physiological fact, and Sigmund Freud also told us that the dream that we experienced in night is actually the representation of our suppressed desire. And the third point is daydreamers, who are dangerous people, according to D.H. Lawrence, David Herbert Lawrence. And why that people are dangerous? Because daydreamers are determined to achieve their goals. What is their goal? They try to achieve it. This is the significant thing. So we should be a daydreamer. Now we are going to our next slide. Though it is not that much clear, this man, this handsome black man, is an American poet. His name is James Mercer Langston Hughes, and he is also a daydreamer. And he was born on February 1, 1902. And he is an American black poet. He completed his higher studies from Lincoln University, though after his high school, he read 1 year in Columbia University. Then he involved in a movement. The name of that movement is Harlem Renaissance, and that movement is a cultural movement. And in that movement, American black people wanted to show that we are not valueless, we are equal as the white people. Because why they had to say it? Because in America, in 1920, 1930s, still now, there was racism in America. A racial difference is... So dear students, James Mercer Langston Hughes was born on February 1, 1902, as I told earlier, and he completed his higher studies from Lincoln University. After his high school, he passed 1 year in Columbia University. And then he moved to Washington DC and did various things. And after 3 years, he completed his graduation from Lincoln University. His first book of poetry, The Weary Blues, and it was published by Alfred A. Knopf in 1926. And in 1930, his first novel, Not Without Laughter, which was published in 1930 and won the Herman Gold Medal for Literature. He is told the father of jazz poetry, and we have heard about the jazz music, blues music, and this the creation of American black people in America. And it was the result of a movement which is called Harlem Renaissance. That Harlem Renaissance is you know the meaning of Renaissance. Renaissance means rebirth. So that Harlem Renaissance is the rebirth of the African black people who are American, who are living in America, Caribbean black people who are living in America, and whose forefathers are slaves of the white people. And that in the independent America, those black people, the sons of slaves, or normal black people, are being deprived by the white people from the social structure in the regular social pattern. And it is also told that they are dull-headed. To prove that black people are not dull-headed, Langston Hughes and his fellow colleagues started the movement Harlem Renaissance. And in that Renaissance, they created music like jazz music and blues music, lots of poetry, prose, novels, and the very blues and Not Without Laughter. These are the creation of that movement. And one of the famous poem of Langston is I Too. I Too, in that poem he's told that he too sing America. And that is to say that we, the black people, are also the part of America, so we should not be deprived of social rights and other things. We should not be thought an insignificant human being. And he died in New York in 1967. So this is the poem. This also have the same title as D.N. Lawrence's one, and that the heading of the poem is Dreams. And the first line is that hold fast to dreams. It is a request to humanity. It is a request to people. It is a request to all human beings that, oh people, hold fast to your dreams. Hold fast is, the phrase means stick to something, to your principles, to stick to your, to adhere to your principles, your belief. Okay, and what you believe, you have to believe it firmly. This is the thing. So, what Langston is saying that what you dream, you have to believe it firmly. Here, dream is not only the physical thing, physiological thing. It is not only the psychological thing. It is your ambition, your goals, what your purpose of life. If you have a purpose of life, you have to hold it tight. That is the meaning of the first sentence. In the second line, he is saying that, for if dreams die, how can dream die? That means if you do not have any dream, or if you cannot hold your dream tight, you cannot stick to your dream, then what happens? Life is a broken winged bird. Life is a broken winged bird. That means life is compared to a bird whose wings are broken and it cannot fly. If we see, if we want to see the same thing in our life, we'll find that if we do not have any dream, we will be lifeless. We will be lifeless. We do not have any charm. We do not have any purpose in our life. And we will. In the last line of this stanza, he's saying that cannot fly. That means a broken winged bird cannot fly. If any man doesn't have dream, he will also cannot proceed in his life. He will not have any purpose. A purposeless life is like a boat without sailor. This is very much true. We must have some purpose in our life to live our life and to keep us alive as an individual. Every individual person must have a dream. In the second stanza, he started the poem again with the line, like the first line of the poem, hold fast to dreams. He is requesting again, you have to hold your dream tightly, firmly. because it is very urgent, it is very necessary. Okay. For when dreams go, if your dreams go away, if you lost your dream, if you do not have any dream, then what happens? Life is a barren field. Do you know what is barren field? A barren field is a place where nothing green grows. No tree, no plants grows. We know about the Sahara Desert, we know about the Antarctica. Antarctica is a cold desert, and Sahara is a hot desert. And those there, you will not get sign of life like Bangladesh, like India, like America, where lots of people live, lots of tree grows, like Amazon, where Amazon is full of life, full of greens. But when we go to Antarctica, we find ourselves in a vacant place, in an empty place, where we do not get any sign of green trees. So, if we do not have dream, if a man doesn't have any dream, doesn't have any purpose in his life will be a barren field. His life will be unproductive and will not be fruitful. And in the last line, the poet is saying that how is that barren field? It is frozen with snow. Your life without dream will be Antarctica, where everything is frozen, covered with snow. This is the important thing he mentioned in his poem, that to live our life, we have to control, we must have an ambition, we must have a purpose in our life. So, meaning of the some important word of phrase: hold fast, continue to believe in or adhere to an idea or principle. And broken wing bird, what I have said, a bird which cannot fly because of its wings are broken. This picture is a picture of a sweet bird which is walking, trying to fly, but it cannot fly because its wings are in bandage. And barren means unproductive and unfruitful. And the word frozen means consumed by cold, turned into ice, covered with ice. In this poem, Dreams, Langston Hughes used a literary device which is named metaphor. What is metaphor? A metaphor is a figures of speech. Figures of speech is necessary to make your writing beautiful and to make your writing very worthy. And what is the definition we see here? A metaphor is a figure of speech that makes an implicit, implied or hidden comparison between two things that are unrelated but which share some common characteristics. So, metaphor is a comparison. It is a comparison between two things that are unrelated, that do not have any connection, but they have some characteristics, common characteristics. Say, if we say that Shere Bangla, Fazlul Haq was the tiger of Bengal. If we say we use Shere Bangla, here he is compared to tiger of Bengal. Fazlul Haq, our honorable leader, is compared to a tiger. So Shere Bangla, Fazlul Haq is the tiger of Bengal. It is metaphor. If we say Shere Bangla, Fazlul Haq is as strong as a tiger or is as like as a tiger, then it is simile. But when we say indirectly that Shere Bangla, Fazlul Haq is the tiger of Bengal, then it is called metaphor. So again I am repeating the definition. A metaphor is a figure of speech that makes an implicit, implied or hidden comparison. Implicit means indirect, and Implied also have the same meaning, and another thing is hidden, which is a secret comparison between two things that are unrelated but which share some common characteristics. And two metaphors used in this poem are life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly, and life is a barren field frozen with ice. Frozen with snow, sorry. So, in the first sentence, life is compared to broken winged bird, and a dreamless life is compared to a broken winged bird, and in the second sentence, dreamless life is compared to a barren field. So, what are the main points of this poem? That is, we must have dream. Dream is significant in our life. Significance of dream in our life. And another thing, what happens if dream is absent in our life? Absence of dream makes us lifeless. We'll live physically, but will be destroyed mentally. That is the important point. So your homework for this class, though we have difficulty to check it down, but you should practice the summary writing of these 2 points in your house and check by yourself. But you have to practice it. This is your homework. Write down the summary of these 2 points. Before finishing our class, I have few suggestions for you. You have to stay home. You have to stay safe, and you have to study regularly. Staying doesn't mean that you will not study. You will play. You will do lots other things. You will use your smartphone to have chat with your friends. You can do it in a limited way, but you have to. Your main purpose is study. You have to study regularly, and but always wash your hands, clean your room, and talk to your father and mother politely and in a good way. So have a good life and safe life. Thank you.